Well, good evening, Team Eagles. This is the Monday Night Zoom, the one you've all been waiting for. No? Surely. Anyway, tonight I am doing the welcome again. So we are Jenny and Mick Daly, Presidential Marketing Directors in your support line. And before we start the program properly, I have the pleasure and the privilege of doing something really special, some special recognition. And there's no sound to get to do or to be wrong this time. It's just my voice and some visuals. So you may or may not realize that the company has brought back the importance of joining the club, being in the club. And the club has been going on for a very, very long time. You'll get a hint of that in a moment. But what is this all about? It's the importance of you and me being performance bonus qualified, aka PBQ. Don't panic if you don't understand what that is, because I'm gonna explain before I explain the who is getting recognized, I'm giving you the why, the what, and the how. The why, there are lots of reasons why, and the good news is I'm not even going to talk about these because this is simply setting the context. So the why, and I'll show you in a moment where you can find all of this. The why and the how are in the Partner's Guide to Understanding How and Why to Qualify Your Business. Where can you find that? Well, I'm sounding like an old record. You're going to find it in the Facebook group called Team Eagles of Juice Plus. I posted the guide, which is a document, PDF. I posted that earlier today. We expect any day to get the actual recording of last Thursday's webinar, Zoom, where a team of brilliant people went through the whole thing. And so you will get to watch that webinar, and I strongly recommend that you do. So we have the why, we have the what in this guide, which you will learn if you go there. And the who is Cheryl Lawrence. Cheryl, I love that photo. That's Cheryl's Facebook profile with one of her grandkids. Cheryl is a qualified national marketing director who has been performance bonus qualified. She's had a qualified business every single consecutive month for 27 years. Yes, you should go, wow. There's another important bonus called the Promote Up bonus, and she's been POBQ qualified every month consecutively for 23 years. Why both those so important? Because for all those years, Cheryl has made sure there is no money left on the table. She has earned every cent that she is qualified to earn because she's qualified for those two bonuses. And what's it all about? Consistency and longevity, but consistency. So Cheryl Lawrence, you are what you repeatedly do every day. Excellence is not an act, but a habit. And Cheryl, we're proud of you. We love you. And you are a shining example of what the rest of us can aspire to. There's a little something on its way to you, Cheryl, but the big thing is you are amazing. Melinda.
Woo! Yeah, we ran that new little thing, that new little widget that's on your back office now, so y'all can all run over there real quick and you can look at yours, but it ain't gonna look anything like Cheryl's, let me just tell you.
That just shows I'm old.
No, I don't think so. It shows
That's proof of why we had to work so hard to try to keep up with it.
Yeah.
But Wayne told me I had to keep up with you.
Yeah, so Cheryl was our very first partner, and she and Mark had this competition, let me just tell you, boop, 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 boop. But Cheryl just, woo, she went way, which is kind of cool about our compensation plan, that your team everybody can go up to the top, they can pass you right up like Cheryl did. So anyways, we are so proud of you, Cheryl. Always honored to know you. Always, always so excited to get anybody on a connection call with your expertise and compassion. So thank you, Mick. But we really wanted to have a moment to shine
Thank
on
you.
you. So you can say a few words if you want to, but I bet you don't want to.
I just say thank you.
I know you so well. All right. So tonight we are going to really focus on finishing strong. We have been coached by CRUIT quite a bit throughout this month and corporate to really, really utilize this offer that they've given us with the reset, which really is unbelievable, y'all. I still can't believe that we can give away $129 worth of stuff, and it's just fabulous. So we've only got 5 days left. So we thought tonight we'd take a few minutes and show you some of the tools that you have at your disposal. And then we're going to go into breakout rooms and brainstorm. I know so many of you have already been telling me all kinds of phenomenal records and orders that you've been taking. I've heard a lot from Dorothy and from Lisa, Costanza, Brianna. It's just really, really fun to be able to reconnect with people that have not quite made the decision. And I know Mark George told me he sent out a cart today and he told the guy that, I think it expires today, so you better hurry and get it done. So Mick is going to show us where some of these resources are, and then he's going to put us in the breakout rooms. What I'd like you to do is, if you've got a great story and some celebrations, a specific way that you are using this tool that we can help all the rest of us. My goal, again, always begin with the end in mind, that you leave this Zoom and you think, oh, I'm so glad I got on here, because here's what I'm going to do tonight. Here's what I'm going to do tomorrow. We only have this week and then it's gone. So Mick's going to show us those resources, and then we'll go off and share strategies, share things you've been doing, share what's working, and then we'll come back. Perfect. Okay, so these are all available to you. Mick's had them up on his group. I've got them on mine. I think they're on the hub as well. But all these different tips are produced by corporate. So we can just take a few minutes and we'll just look through these. This might trigger your mind about something to speak about in your group. So invite those former partners back in. It's a great time to reintroduce these ideas. Yeah, I always love that one. Don't let friends reset alone. Y'all have been really active in our Inspiring Healthy Living group, sharing ideas to be healthy. Of course, using this as a business launch. I talked to a brilliant young man yesterday and today at AT&T, and just talking about all of these tools that we have. Using this as a virtual reset, a recruiting event. You can do that as a watch party or just online. Definitely reconnect with canceled customers. I've heard several of y'all talking about that. Jenny's the master at that for sure. Use your social media. We've been posting with CRUIT, 10 days left, 9 days left, 8 days left. And so those are ideas. The vision of possibility. We were just on a call or Zoom that Carrie Daigle did with CRUIT on the future and all kinds of things. Past partners, this is a great time. Cheryl's been doing that quite a bit with past partners, getting them to look at their back office one-on-one, walk them through the new program, inspire them with that power of possibility. I love thinking about their dreams and what they want their future life to look like. All right, so brainstorm some ideas and make sure you've got something written down. I know Robin was on earlier saying, okay, make sure you got your pen, make sure you got your paper, write down some ideas you hear and you're excited about. Oh, I could do that. And then we'll be back in about 15 minutes. So got plenty of time. to brainstorm and get some ideas for you this week. Gotcha. Well, I'm hoping
Yeah.
that in those breakout rooms, you all got some good ideas. We can stay around a little bit if you have specific questions. Maybe you heard something and you're scratching your head. You really don't know what they were saying or how you can do that. But I do want you to leave tonight knowing about something that you can do tomorrow and Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday, because then it's gone. So that urgency is definitely created for you this week. Wednesday night.
The best idea we got was inspired by Mark George. Brianna tells everybody she sends a cart to that the cart lasts 24 hours.
Mark did that earlier today.
I never give 24 hours, but way to go. It's
Mark only gives about 5 minutes.
Says, I don't know how long it'll be there, maybe an hour.
He just tells them it's going to go away. But you know what? Mark and I were actually talking about that earlier. The Mark, George, and I, sending a cart is not getting a sale. You know, it's kind of like handing out your business card. So don't be misled by that and think you're one and done. Unless, you know, you're with them on your website and you see them check out. You know, that's the one that, you know, and not just the sale, but it's not going to help them get well. You know, if they never get the product to their house, then how have we helped them? So you can think about it either way.
Another quick interruption. Brianna's asked a question in the chat. If you have someone who wants the quad, how can you build a cart so it's one order?
Yes, you can.
The cart has to be just the trio. If you put the quad in the cart, they will not get the free product. It has to be the trio only. If they want the Omega blend as well, then you tell them when they open the cart, they can add the Omega blend to the cart, but they have to add it. Do not put the quad in the cart if you want them to get the free Reset 25 product.
Perfect. Okay, so Mark, that's
so
what
I built two. I did that today, Mick, and I found that out. And I built 2 carts. I just don't want to trust them to do it. So I built a cart with the trio, and I built a second cart with the Omega, and that worked. Okay.
Perfect. Yep.
I was going to brag on our customer care also, because I sent an email to customer care at juiceplus.com yesterday, just because I knew I had a super busy day today and I wanted to make sure when they got in this morning they would see it. Y'all, they answered my email yesterday. Yes. On Sunday afternoon, I got the email back a few hours later, and I emailed them right back. I said, oh my God, I had no idea y'all were working on Sunday. Way to go. Thank you so much. I really thought you would just answer this when you came in Monday morning. So
wherever that was, they're not football fans.
Now the other, yeah, right. The other thing is, Mick, I've done it another way where I pick the trio and then I go back and continue shopping and add the Omega. And then it was all in one sale. So there's another option to do it if you want to put it all together in one, or if you want to send it 2 separately. So, but anyways, hopefully you got a bunch of good ideas. Wednesday night, Mimi Blankenship and I are going to do a Zoom on celebrations and concerns and all the things as the reset is finishing. So I've put that in the Inspire Healthy Living group, also in our Team JP. Jump on if you'd like to invite your customers that have been shredding, and we kind of want to celebrate how we have gone through the month and find out how they've done. That's a very important cognitive skill, to always go back to what you were doing and review what you've learned so you can store it into your long-term memory. And then then we can talk about what are we going to do in February, because that's right here. How are you going to continue these healthy habits? So join us on Wednesday night if you'd like to do that. And then on Mondays, Brianna and I have started sharing Kurt's recorded power hour. If you'd like to jump on, that is 31 minutes of boom and you're good. So we're doing that on Monday mornings, starting in February at 9:20. We said 9:20 because, we always talk when everybody gets on. And then we start right at 9:30 or 9:25 and we're done by 10, and you've got the entire power hour already knocked out. So if you'd like to join us, that's on my Zoom. Please feel free to do that. And then if you have any questions about the quad and the cart and all that kind of, Brenna and I can talk about that for you. So I don't think we're recording anymore, right, Mick? So we don't have to wait to end the recording. Oh, you are. And you are not.